Hello. So today I want to talk about the verse Matthew 7:7. It says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you." So the neat thing about that verse is that as it translates from the Greek, the verbs for ask, seek and knock mean to continually ask, seek and knock. That is how they should have translated if we were being literal. It means we don't give up, we don't stop. But here's the thing: as we ask and we seek and we knock for the things that we hope to see happen, and as we begin to live our lives seeking the will of God above all else, we often will discover that God's plans look very different from the plans that we had. A very good example of this is when I was getting ready to graduate from high school. Everybody thought, including myself, that I would probably end up with a recording contract to sing Christian music. I love to sing. It wasn't what God had planned for me. And so God had different plans. And he took me on quite the journey. And it actually ended up concluding in May of 2018, just like maybe 6 to 8 weeks after my mom had passed. But even before then, I had been asking the Lord for his will. Show me your will. I want to live in your will, not my will, your will. And show me what it is that you want me to do. And so I kept asking and I kept seeking and I kept knocking. And in May of 2018, the Lord answered me with one word: theology. No one thought that I would ever study theology. I didn't think I would study theology. I love to study. I just didn't think that was the plan that God had for me. God's plans don't usually look like our plans. The things that we think should happen are often not the things that God already has planned. And God always has a plan. He is a God who is intentional, from the creation of earth to the creation of you and I, from the very hair on our head to the size of our feet and our toes and how tall we're going to be and what color our eyes going to be. God did all of that intentionally. So if God is a God who is intentional, then he always has a plan. The question is, are you willing to surrender what you think the plan should be and begin to seek God's plan? And it's not easy to give up that dream. I understand that. But that's the goal for today. Let's let go of what we thought life should be and instead begin seeking what God desires that life should be. And let's pray. Lord, help us to become intentional. Help us to remember that you always have a plan and that you are always working behind the scenes for us. I just pray, Father, that you would open hearts and souls and minds, and that we would open up our eyes, and that you would show us the goodness and the mercies and the blessings that you have given us each and every day. And that you would help us to remember that even when things aren't going the way we had hoped that they would go, you always have a plan. Thank you. Amen. Have a good day.